Hello and welcome to another episode of Warhammer Wednesday with me, the Jerryberry. The Jerryberry. This is one of my t-shirts and the other one is here. This one though is sparkly, which I think is going to be good for videos. So I'm pretty much going to wear this one and this one, the bigger one, when I'm out and about at tournaments and stuff like that. This one. So these t-shirts are part of the Indiegogo perk. 5 days to go. 5 days till it's finished. And yeah, you can choose really if you want one of these and the big one, or the big one. And it doesn't have to be glittery. It can be. This is kind of felt, and it doesn't come off in the wash like a plastic does, or embroidered polo shirts. So send me a message if you've got that perk or you want that perk to get a t-shirt. $35, so dollars. And yeah, you can choose between them. So I'll message anyone that's bought this and you can kind of choose pictures of these on Facebook and Twitter. Links to that down below. So this episode is episode 30. That's a high five, not a smack in the face. This is episode 30 of Warhammer Joey, and I am doing a bit of a Giant's Lair tournament coverage on Saturday, 2 weeks ago, when it was, yeah, a team tournament, and it was very, very awesome. Very different to the first tournament that I did. So if you have seen the tournament coverage that I did from the Giant's Lair singles, that was a lot smaller, 3 battles, and I sucked. But it's a very different feel. So yes, in the day I arrived about noon, and I thought I'll be alright. Everyone's either going to be upstairs or downstairs having their battles, probably just finishing or just beginning their other one. But no, everyone was in the main area having food, so it was really, really nerve-wracking to walk into a full room of people that I had spoken to on Twitter or had seen the videos and stuff, some of which I hadn't actually met yet, like some of them from Team Wales. I met Matt Yeo, who again, lovely guy. And he bought Annie from 2 Girls 1 Dice. Was really sad that I didn't get to see Lizzie Toombs though. I really wanted to meet the two of them. But I'll be going to Wales anyway very soon. So yeah, I met Annie and I was like, hello, and went over to talk. But yeah, it's kind of nervous walking in, and you know, some people knowing who you are, and then I felt like a bit of an idiot, like, who are you? No, username. What's your username? I'll know that from Twitter. Because Twitter has a lot of followers that are quite good in the tournament scene, which is why I knew a lot of the names from, but not a lot of the faces. So yeah, that was really, really strange at first. And then pretty soon after, the battles began and people went to their stations. And yeah, I watched Annie and James, Vampire Counts versus Dwarves, play a very strange game in my opinion, because the team tournament is pretty much a warm-up to the ETC, which has very different rules to a standard, I guess, Games Workshop tournament, where certain things are capped. It's done by points, so in a team of 4 you can only get a maximum of, I think, 50 or 60 points of a win. So it doesn't matter if you all win, you only get a certain amount of points regardless. So it's better if 2 of you win and the other 2 go for a draw, or if one of you loses, it's not a massive deal. So it was very strange how that worked, and I'll go into it in greater detail before I go to do some coverage in Poland. But it was a really different feel to the singles tournament, because I'd met a lot of different people from all over that I had been speaking to for ages, and made some really good friends out of, I think, the 4 Throbbing Members team, which are also the Channel 4 news team. Yavor, Marcus, Martin and Chris Stokes. Really lovely guys, and pretty much were chatting to me all evening. as well as Callum Drury and the majority of Team Wales. But yeah, I met some really lovely people, and it was great. I think the feel for tournaments, even the games are fun in themselves, and very different to just your average casual battle, but the team feel of it, the new faces, you know, some of these people know each other really well but only see each other at tournaments. It's a very different scene than I was expecting, so I'm really looking forward to definitely going all over it and, you know, getting the different atmospheres of that and seeing people that I've met in this one and hopefully in other tournaments. So a brilliant feel to it. I have some coverage of the Saturday that I was in there, and here it is. It's not too much. I was only there on the Saturday day, but I've got my friend from SmartFX, who is the designer of these t-shirts. I'll put the links to that down below. Tony, who filmed some stuff on Sunday for me, and yeah, so thanks very much for that, and for these. I love these. So yeah, here we go. Here's some coverage. Hello and welcome to Warhammer, Joey, and this is the Giant's Lair. Let's show you around the tournament, shall we? Here's the downstairs of the lair. Please excuse my hair, it was bloody rainy outside. Here we go. This is downstairs. This is game 2 of the day. And yeah, very full, everyone's kind of preoccupied. This is the upstairs where the other half of the guys were. The yellow t-shirts are Team Wales. We've got Matt Yeo and Annie there. And this lovely fellow is John. Looking beautiful, John. I know, I actually have legs. Here's Annie, 2 girls 1 dice, Annie. My lovely friend. Looking really awesome and enthusiastic. Not. Here we go, here's the rest of the guys. Elvis. Andy Avery's destroying some hearts somewhere behind. And yeah, pretty good games. There were some people who were quite enthusiastic about being on a video. Yeah! And people who were not.
Okay guys, you ready? First of all, again, thank you very much for attending the tournament. I know, lovely, you've come a long way. Sorry it's overrun by quite a bit. It's our first tournament, still getting the grips with doing this tournament, this magnitude. Yeah, we all appreciate you all coming down and supporting us. So a big round of applause for everybody. Yeah, the proper business. It's pretty tight, especially at the top there, between third and fourth, sorry. Grabbing it in for the third places of riders.
That's how you do it!
She lost it,
Second place, Fists and Squids. Matt, everybody? And winning the event, Team Tough and Fluffy.
So there we are, that's our June team tournament for the Giant's Lair. My local gaming club, I love it very much. I will be doing lots of videos in there from now on. Now I've got the camera and I can be a bit more mobile, so that's my second home. This weekend I've been asked to attend Axis 4 in Bristol, which I will very much try to do so. I haven't been able to buy train tickets up until this week, so I'm going to see if that's still possible. If it is, then that's where I'll be on Saturday. If not, my humblest of apologies, then I'll be going to the Lair, the Giant's Lair, to cover a Malifaux tournament, or at least see what's going on and get some learning done. But yeah, I'm really hoping I can get to Bristol. But there we are. That's this week's Warhammer Wednesday. I have nearly finished my Pirate Ogres. Just for an update, I was on Ustream last night, and last week as well. Ustream is kind of me live broadcasting myself for about an hour and 45 minutes. I always say an hour, and then it's much longer. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of people that have been watching the videos that just pop in and say hi and watch the progress. But that's a really interesting thing that I've found. It's nice to actually be interactive and answer questions and just chat and show you what I'm doing at the time, progress on the pirates. And I'm not touching them in the week. I'm only going to be painting them and finishing them up live. So I'm hoping to continue doing that with various different projects of not just my Wood Elves or Ogres or Malifaux, lots of different ones that I just want to paint. So yeah, if you fancy tuning in for that, that's going to be next Tuesday. I'll post the links to my Ustream channel down below. But it's actually quite a lot of fun. I was surprised, and yeah, it's thanks to KenStorm989 who showed me last week. And he also does some really good videos, a good friend of mine as well. And yeah, I'm going to get out another news Joey Burgundy this week. I don't know what that face was. We're going to get out a new show, and depending on whether or not I go to Bristol, another video as well, a surprise video. But yeah, was really pleased with how Malifaux Monday went. Pleased with this video, and that tournament was a brilliant day. Really looking forward to getting more into the tournament scene. So, question of the day. Tournament wise, if you're a tournament player, where's your best place to go, or best experience that you've had, or just something that really sums up the scene for you? If you're not a tournament player, much more of a hobbyist, have you ever been to one? Has anything put you off? So I really want success and horror stories of the tournament scene, just so I can prepare myself, because something I was not prepared for on Saturday Eve was some nudeness. John. It was scary. It wasn't that scary, it's just quite funny. I was outside having a chat, and then I just saw nude man. More tormenting for Noah, though. I'm truly sorry. But I'll go into that another time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like if you like this, subscribe if you want to, and links to all the lovely people I've mentioned down the bottom. Goodbye. Wave back. Goodbye.